What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Dokkan Battle. And we finally are out of maintenance, and we have Gogeta's Easy A. And of course, I've actually beaten it right here. It was okay. So I'm gonna be like honest here. I found it surprisingly easy, but a lot of that really came down to the fact that I've just got a pretty boss team for this event. Now, obviously, for this event, you're gonna want to run mostly physical units if you can help it. Physical is going to kind of be your best benefit, and if you've got this Broly here, obviously you want to run a movie bosses team. If we go into battle info, it'll tell you right here. So Super Gogeta, enemy traits, greatly reduces damage from the target enemy, intelligence and physical. Also says AGL tech, super and extreme, blah 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 blah. Basically everything here. Effective when attacking, extreme int and extreme physical, and category movie bosses. Effective when defending are movie bosses. So you really want to use an extreme int or an extreme fizz. I've got actually a full extreme fizz team right here, and this team does fantastic. Now this is also solely a movie bosses team. If we actually go in here, and I'll actually go by movie bosses down here at the bottom. Movie bosses and physical. You can pretty much see it's almost all the physical movie bosses in the game, with, a few exceptions. Obviously, I don't have the physical Bojack because of reasons. But we're going to be using, basically, the movie boss lead Broly on either side of the team, along with this LR. Broly, Chilai, and Limo. I think that's a great card, and they're actually a lot of fun to watch go. This really old physical Super Saiyan Broly, who is going to do pretty respectably in this event. Of course, we also got Lord Slug because, frankly, of reasons. And this cooler is really interesting. I actually got called out for using him wrong earlier in the stream. But Extreme Class Allies attack 30% for one turn. So basically putting him on rotation 1 is going to kind of be your best possible situation. His defense, in my opinion, leaves a little bit to be desired, but you're going to get a phenomenal amount of attack for him. Now, finally, this physical cooler, and this physical cooler is absolutely stellar. If you're like me, you put a bunch of double attack in him, and he's going to get, like, triple crits all the time. He is absolutely wild. Now, most of my units are link level 1. I don't have very many link levels in a lot of these units, so it's a pretty straightforward team. Now, once again, I know it's a pretty wild team. I'm very fortunate. I've been very lucky in a lot of my summons, but neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and here and see how quickly this team is actually able to eviscerate this event. So first things first, if I go in here, and this is what I'm talking about, 37,000 for defense really ain't that great. So if he starts taking damage, he could actually accrue up some pretty decent damage. Funny enough, this Broly is too. This Broly actually has the best damage, but I really want the attack boost from that Frieza. So we're going to do that. Broly never needs ki, so we're going to drop that down. And only need 2 ki for the other Broly, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick that right there. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's super attacking. That is the one super attack I did not want. Okay. 43k is actually really respectable. That Goku can hit it's Gogeta. Oh my goodness. They're going to eat me alive in the comment section for that one. I'll edit that out. Probably not. That Gogeta can definitely hit upwards of like 250,000. He can hit really hard. So you do want to take physical units in here. You do want to be in type advantage. You do want to have maximum defense. But are we really about to kill this dude? Yeah. So with a physical movie boss team, this event is absolutely hilarious. Just an absolute riot. So if you can go in there and build this team to the best of your ability, it is so worthwhile. Now, obviously I'm running level 31. Really, you only need to run it up to level 30 to get all of your rewards for that, but you do want to try to do your best and try to run it up to level 30. Some people have complained that it's difficult. I think it's actually pretty easy. But if you don't have all these physical units, remember, you can always run several int units. And there's some great int units in this game. Hell, that free-to-play Cool right there is just a phenomenal unit for this event. He'll be wonderful, especially with his multi-attacks. He'll be great. There's some really, really, really stellar units you could throw on your team here as well. So, and not to not to be underrated, the int Easy Age Nimba, definitely a monstrous unit you could fit on that team and not have too many problems. So, pretty much that's the team build, guys. You want movie bosses, and you want int, and you want physical. That's pretty much it. There's not a whole heck of a lot more to say. So go build your teams, guys. Run this up. Now, as far as Gogeta goes, what does he do? Because we actually haven't talked about that a whole heck of a lot. Gogeta is pretty wild. I did go ahead and upgrade him over here. So let's pick him up real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Oop, that's the other one. Here he is. So after his EZA, we talked a little bit about this yesterday. Super int type, key +3, all stats 130%, or extreme int type, key +3, all stats 90%. That's actually extremely good, way better than what he got before, at least on the extreme side. Super attack, Soul Punisher Extreme. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. Could be better, could be worse, but passive skill. And you got to pay attention. There's a lot to this passive skill, okay? Attacks effective against all types. Attack and defense plus 120%. Medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, with 1 or more rainbow orb spheres obtained. So once you get a single rainbow orb sphere, he's actually going to evade pretty effectively. Plus the initial attack 40% with 2 or more rainbow spheres obtained. And high chance of performing a critical hit with 3 or more rainbow spheres obtained. So, dude's a pretty wild unit. Now, obviously, I would love to do a damage test with him, but he's kind of basic here. We're going to have to go work on this and come back and do a damage test with him once he's got these level 10 links, but I promise you he is going to be nuts. And what we'll do is we'll actually compare him to the Strength EZA Gogeta, because the Strength EZA Gogeta, we did some damage testing with him a while back, and he was absolutely nuts. So I cannot wait to see, because you know Int's just gonna be better. It's just, there's no way around it. So we're gonna go ahead and do some damage testing on these guys here coming up really soon. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video out if you would like to, share with your friends. That'd be great. But do make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that old notification button to stay up to date. I'll be back at you guys real soon with more Dokkan Battle content.